y'all got the Cam Newton thing. Y'all wanted to talk about that?
Oh, do we want to discuss that? Let's talk about that a little bit, though. This is an interesting case for me.
Yeah, we got Zay in the background doing what Zay does.
I think
but he has to pull up for this one.
What makes it so interesting is the fact it just doesn't make any sense. And again, Zay is. I guess we could break down a little bit. Corey Holcomb was on Cam Newton's show, and most recently, was he announced? Cam Newton was announced as a host on there, or was he just periodically showing up as a guest?
I think he's supposed to be on there periodically.
Okay, so
the periodic guest, the Stephen A. show.
On the Stephen A. show.
Okay.
And there's always been not always, but there's been a tiff for quite a few years now between Corey Holcomb and Stephen A. Smith that dates back for a while now. It's been going on forever.
He's called them all types and
Corey Holcomb be talking crazy.
You know what I mean? So like, I didn't understand the move. It makes no sense to me. I really don't get this move.
Building discourse, it sells.
Basically, he was, and one of the clips that was dropped was that basically he was talking. Long story short, he was talking smack about Stephen A.
Right,
on there.
I saw that clip,
and it just and Cam was on there like last week or early this week. I don't know, time be flying, but it was within like a week's period.
It wasn't that long,
and it just seemed a little interesting to just
It's strange.
Very strange.
Maybe he talked to Stephen A. about it. I don't know. Maybe he did.
You never know how these things are. Now.
Build it.
He might have already had it recorded and asked him before he dropped it. Could have been that kind of thing.
It's their version of the Shannon Sharp
I'd be intrigued.
Instagram Live incident.
I'd be intrigued to hear if there's any clips because I haven't watched it in a while, but the 5150 show, I'd be intrigued to see if he talk about it on there because that's a show right there, yo.
That's a show.
That's one of them. The respect to the show, yo. I ain't gonna say nothing crazy on my joint over here, but I'd be intrigued to see what he say about it.
I'm pretty sure.
See if he still respect Cam or not, because Corey if he don't respect you, he gonna say it on his show.
From the clips I've seen several clips. I haven't watched the whole thing. It seemed like they got a solid discourse.
They was. All right.
Yeah. So I don't think he would show up on his platform if he didn't.
They both had the good fedoras on too, yo. Let's see y'all old heads.
Everybody dressed like the Keebler elf. Hey, yo, y'all look like
good
Club
big
Cracker
hats
dude.
on, yo. Yeah,
definitely on the Club Cracker scene, bro.
Yo, but yeah, I mean it's
intriguing. I don't know, man.
It's interesting.
I'd like to see if we see if we don't see Cam on there for the next 2 weeks. What do you think? Did you think that was his suspension?
Because I don't think I haven't gone back and looked at it, but I don't think it was just a one-off. I think he was supposed to be on there.
He was sprinkled. He was definitely on there at least 2 times. I saw.
Okay,
at least 2 times.
And I think because we talked about it, I was like, yo, how long you think it's gonna last?
That's weird, man.
And this happened like a week after.
That's super weird, man. I don't know.
Yeah. I think
maybe it's one of them things. He trying to like, oh snap, I'm going deep in the weeds with this one. Hear me out here. Mm-hmm. Cam Newton just got into the door there, right? What's the biggest way to get Stephen A. worked up or something like that? Try to get a little dissension going. Get his mortal enemy potentially on that side.
He brought the op on.
Yo, get him to potentially act out a character on the show or something like that. Maybe. Get Stephen A., you know what I mean? Like that contract stuff, I don't know, they might not work with Stephen A. They might work with Cam now. Because Cam is making moves.
Tell me he's trying to
replace? Is he trying to infiltrate and replace? I don't know. This is a lot. Like I said, I was deep in the weeds
Allegedly
with that
deep dive.
And I was drinking a lot, so I thought that took me a lot. It didn't take me a lot to come up with that. I just thought of that right there on the spot.
He gonna hit Stephen A. gonna hit the classic line. Remember when you saw the Katie? You do not want to make an enemy out of me.
Because you see Stephen A. trying to do, he trying to be like more like engaging with the players with the Jaylen Brown thing that he just had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like, so he might be trying to make his maybe he making his exit. Maybe he might have make a little grand exit.
He been preparing.
Maybe it's a grand exit. Maybe I'm going to spaz out on it.
They're going to have to back up the Brinks truck.
You can't say that word. No. Let me chill. My bad. I'm sorry.
You can't?
Yeah, that's a word. Chill.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's a word.
We'll take care of that.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know that was a thing.
That's
my bad.
Things.
Yeah, I gotta stay abreast of everything.
Educate yourself, sir.
Yeah, I definitely have to.
I caught it immediately. I apologize.